Tinubu lifted the emergency rule in Rivers State, and guess what? Rivers State people are rejoicing. Wow. Anyways, welcome back to my channel. Hit that subscribe button if you're new to this channel. Like and share this video as well. So guys, President Bola Tinubu has lifted the emergency rule in Rivers State. Fubara, his deputy and House of Assembly members in Rivers State are back into office. Jubilation has rocked Rivers State, but then they're forgetting one thing. The after effects, the result of all this in the future. Guys, quickly, take a look at this video to get the full gist, and I'll be right back.
We need to move quickly to some other issues on the program that we have, but there's one person that I would like to hear our voice in all this matter. She's a Rivers daughter, a former commissioner in Rivers State, and a former head of the NDDC, Ms. Ibim Seminitari, who is live for us also virtually. She's a stakeholder in the Rivers affairs. Perhaps she has a side on this matter, but it's good to see you on the program. Thank you so much for joining us. The statement of the president today, how does it come to you? It's been a 6 months of back and forth over this emergency rule in your dear state of Rivers.
Well, I think first is that it's a breath of fresh air. As a Rivers daughter, it feels good to have my state back. So I guess midnight tonight, I would feel like a Rivers woman again. I jokingly say before now I was a member of state of emergency, but now I'm from Rivers State, starting from midnight. But just to say that it is gratifying. It's something that I think there's relief. I mean, all over Rivers State, you can feel it's palpable. The people are happy. The people are excited. The people are glad that things are hopefully getting back to normal. It didn't feel good being the only state in an entire federation that didn't have its democratically elected governor. It didn't feel good, and I'm sure that most Rivers people feel the same way.
I know that if we are to pass the blame, it will go around the room and everyone will have his share, either for the governor or for his opponent. But politically speaking, as Rivers and its people learned his lesson.
Well, when you say have Rivers and its people learned the lesson, I think that perhaps the people have been treated with a short shrift. I think that it might be unfair to the people. I don't know if the people are not just pawns in this matter, but I guess that lessons probably have been learnt across board.
So the reason why I'm asking is I sounded like a broken record when I kept asking every Rivers son or daughter who appeared in this program that are there no elders in Rivers State? This was months before, and in fact, you know what I did? I listed names of Rivers people that could salvage the situation, come into the fray, and help until this happened. So that's the reason why I'm asking. Because the state of emergency is not due to a natural cause, it's not due to any disaster, it's due to political disaster.
I like the word.
Self-inflicted.
I think that people spoke, and I think that people tried to come into the fray. I think it might be unfair to suggest that there were no elders or no elders spoke, but what happened has happened, and I think that going forward, we just want to move forward. Again, perhaps lessons have been learnt across board. What is critical is that the people of Rivers State deserve to have governance, deserve to have development, deserve to enjoy the fruits of democracy just like every other state. And that, for me, is what is critical at this time.
But in all of this, you've been in public service, you've been a politician, and I know that at some point you've been on this side, you've been on that side. You know that I've covered elections in your state. Politics election in Rivers State is like going to war. The people have bore the brunt in all of this. If you had to take a step backwards to reflect into the new season that Rivers State will be walking into, what warning would you be giving if we talk about politics and governance in Rivers State to everyone, politicians?
I think what I would say to everyone is that we must get to that point where we remember that it should be about the people, and we put the people of Rivers State first, and we put Rivers State first. And yes, politics can be volatile, not just in Rivers State, across this country, and I know states that have probably had it worse. But what is critical is that whoever and everyone, especially those who are politicians and who say they want to serve the people, must then put the people of Rivers State first. We must, if two brothers fight, and a stranger will inherit their father's house.
Right, that sounds like a proverb, but then it's weighty and full of some wisdom there. Ibim Seminitari, former Commissioner for Information in Rivers State and former head of the NDDC. Thank you so much indeed for your time tonight. Go get some rest, sleep, wake up to another season you said you expected in Rivers State. Thank you so much, my friend Libero Soshoma, a lawyer, giving us a legal perspective to all of this matter. Thank you so much indeed, both of you.
That was an interesting discussion. So guys, permit me to take you back a little bit. On the 18th of March 2025, Rivers State was plunged into an unprecedented constitutional crisis. The House of Assembly was sharply divided, guys, 27 members against the governor, Fubara. Only 4 on his side. The crisis escalated to the point where governance completely collapsed. Even the Supreme Court declared that there was no government in Rivers State. Oil pipelines were vandalized, the budget could not be presented, and the state slid into paralysis. Guys, President Bola Tinubu explained that his decision to declare emergency rule was based on Section 305 of the 1999 Constitution. He argued that extraordinary measures were necessary to prevent anarchy. For 6 months, the office of the governor, deputy governor, and the assembly were suspended as a caretaker arrangement to manage the affairs of the state. Actually, not everyone agreed. Over 40 lawsuits were filed across Abuja, Port Harcourt, and Yenagoa challenging Tinubu's proclamation. Many critics called it an assault on democracy, yet the National Assembly quickly approved the measure, standing firmly with the presidency. Now, 6 months later, President Bola Tinubu says intelligence report shows a groundswell of understanding and readiness among Rivers political leaders to work together. With peace apparently restored, he insists that emergency rule should not last a day longer than necessary. Many questions has been raised. People are saying, has Tinubu set a dangerous precedent for using emergency power? And also they are saying, can Fubara and the assembly truly reconcile, or would the same division resurface? And also people are saying, what message does this send to other state governments caught in internal political battles? So you can see people are rejoicing, but then there's an after result, there's an after effect. It's actually very wrong in the constitution, for Tinubu to declare state of emergency or to even suspend an elected governor. What happens next in Rivers State? It could define not just its future, but Nigeria's democratic journey. Will peace endure, or is it, is this just a pause before another storm? Only time will actually tell. So you can see, for those rejoicing, you guys are rejoicing, forgetting what it will cost in the future. Meaning that Tinubu can, just, if against the constitution, suspend an elected governor, which is very wrong. Guys, this is one of the reasons I said people should not even rejoice, because it's not worth it. Tinubu only lifted the emergency because the 6 months expired. The underlying power struggle between Fubara and the assembly has not been genuinely settled. Own wounds can actually reopen quickly. So, what's the need to rejoice or to jubilate? Tinubu said there is a groundswell of understanding, but that doesn't mean genuine reconciliation. Political actors may still be entrenched in their camps, waiting for the next opportunity to clash. And then, The president suspended a democratically elected government for half a year. If it happened in Rivers, it could happen elsewhere. That weakens democracy rather than strengthening it. So you can see, it can happen in any state. It can happen in any state at all. Yes, because this is wrong, and then they have won. Actually, Tinubu has won, whether you like it or not. Tinubu has won. So he has the power right now, because you know that constitution now is not like mere paper. Because this has happened, even after the 40 lawsuits filed in Abuja, Port Harcourt, and different states, still Fubara and his deputy and House of Assembly members were still suspended. So you can see, Tinubu has won. For him to do this that is against the constitution, he can do it else to any other state governor. And another thing is, even though Fubara and the assembly are back, real power might remain in Abuja's hands. Tinubu's return of democracy might actually be more about central control than Rivers freedom. So you can see now, who is in charge now? Who is in charge? This, what happened in Rivers State, is not something that should, bring about emergency rule, but it happened. So guys, you can see what is going on. This has set a dangerous precedent. Anyways, let me know what you think about this under the comment section. Drop a comment below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like and share this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.